Good morning, my crypto legends. Hope you're having a fantastic start of the week. Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin and some cryptos to see if we can make some gains this week. We're going to go through what I was talking about yesterday. On yesterday's video, we're going to talk about yesterday's trades of AAVE for the Bitcoinsensus team. And we're going to go through some scenarios where we could probably take advantage of the market and make some gains, guys. This is the whole idea of doing technical analysis, doing trading, having good risk management, so we can make some pretty good gains at the end of the month. And this is what we want. So let's go straight here into Bitcoin right away. But first of all, guys, what I need is all of you to absolutely destroy that like button altogether. We've got almost 200 people watching at this moment, so we can get to 200 likes. That'll be absolutely phenomenal. And first of all, I'm going to start just going through the comment section. I know there's probably going to be a lot of altcoins, different cryptos, but I just want to say hello quickly right now that there's just about 20-30 comments, because the other day on the live stream, I was just doing too much talking and I didn't pay attention to my community. And this is the most important thing for me on the live streams. So let's take a look at Mark M. Sup legend, how are you? How are you doing? Elroy, let's go Andy. Absolutely, let's go everyone. Let's crush the market. What's up, my Tether legend, says Bernie. Good morning, let's kick some ass, says Rob Connings. Absolutely, this is why we are here. We are here to make some gains. And I'm going to go through, a trade that I did post for the Bitcoinsensus team yesterday, just to explain why why I was looking for that trade, which played out pretty nicely to the take profit one. Maybe some of you have already got some, I've taken more profits. Some of them are riding the trade. I'll go through AAVE trade, and I will go through a trade, on Bitcoin that I am currently in at this moment, that I am thinking to close most of the position. It is a short position. I did not post this yesterday on the Telegram group. I did not talk about it also on yesterday's video, because when I was creating the video we didn't break down, but I also was in a long position and I did close it on this leg up. I'm going to explain right away, guys, right away. How is it hanging? Very well, Racing Pixel. Mr. Ripples, waiting for the best man in technical analysis, says Mr. Ripples. No, I am not the best man in technical analysis, but I try to look at high probabilities and, you know, try to make some gains with you guys. Okay, it's all about this. It doesn't matter if you're bearish or bullish. Let's try and get into those, you know, those high probability trades. I'm relatively bullish in the short mid-term still, okay, guys. Even though I am bullish in the mid-short term, I did enter a short position. I entered a short position at 21,100. I'm going to explain right away. So you might think, you know, this guy's crazy. He was talking about bullish scenarios yesterday and he's in a short position. Yeah, but this is only a kind of a day trade, okay? Small swing trade. Planning to exit right now my entire position here in this short, and I'm going to explain right away, okay? So this is why, you know, it doesn't matter if you are bullish in the immediate short term, you can get into these, you know, take advantage of the movements or to the downside in this case, which I'm going to explain right away, guys. This is the most important. Explain why you got in a trade, because I know a lot of people, you know, probably just don't explain as much. I want to explain everything, the reason why I hop in, I hop out, at what levels, so you guys can understand it, so you can be a better trader tomorrow, guys. This is the most important thing. There is money for everyone in the market. You know, a lot of people on, you know, technical analyst guys and YouTube, you know, are afraid of sharing their knowledge because, you know, it doesn't matter, guys. This is technical analysis. Markets go up and down. There's no exact strategy here. So there's money in the market for everyone. So it doesn't matter. I'm going to just share my knowledge. I'm not afraid of, you know, this not working. It's always going to work, guys. It's only the experience. So anyway, what's happening, legends? Scotty, how are you? Racing Pixel, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Hemrag, hi Andy, Bernie, hello. Joseph, I got one of my moderators here. Thank you very much for joining. Joseph, always, you know, kicking ass. I know Mark Dutch is a little bit busy these last few days, but I got Joseph here in the comment section. We are here, Andy says Amara. Terra Jani, we got almost 300 people watching. Wow, absolutely crazy. Absolutely phenomenal. Morning, Andy. Can you check Matic and Engine, please? Okay, Matic and Engine. Let's see if I remember. I just want to say hello, guys. Dragon Chain, please. Oh, I got some Dragon Chain in my portfolio. We can do that also. I take profit on AAVE. Thanks, says Mr. Half Infinite. Phenomenal. I mean, yeah, if you did take, you know, we did have a take profit area, which we'll go through AAVE right away. I'm going to go through Bitcoin and AAVE, you know, what has happened in between yesterday and today, where you could have taken some opportunities, and then we'll go through the analysis on what opportunities can we take in between today and tomorrow, right? This is what we want to know. But first of all, of course, let's see where we're coming from to see where we can go. So, hey Andy, I'm in the World Series of Trade team. Would you like, I would like your TA on GMT and Sand. I shorted GMT, I shorted Sand. So absolutely phenomenal. Love your TA. Thank you very much, Geo Jeff. Thank you very much. Long today, says Keyday KD Crypto. Yeah, probably. I am looking for long positions at this level. No doubt. And I'm going to explain why, of course. This is a major big level that we were talking on yesterday's video. On yesterday's video, you know, it's relatively bullish, saying, you know, is this value area high going to hold? It probably is going to hold. I was actually in a long position. I exited at a small loss when we did have the pump, the retracement. I'm going to explain it right away, guys. And exited the long and entered a short. Defending myself and managing to actually make some gains. So yeah, yesterday we talked about, you know, we either hold this range, okay, and potentially pump, or I think we come down to the biggest point of control, which would be starting to be the 50% Fibonacci from this drop, okay, and probably if we do consolidate, I mean, this is the thing that we need to find out today. Are we going to consolidate at this range? So far, we're getting a reaction. It's still very soon to say, but if we start, you know, getting some bearish exhaustion here, getting a couple of wicks below that 20,300, 20,200, you know, and not managing to continue to break $20,000, then of course a big bounce is very much expected. We can take a look at the DXY also, because the DXY is still pumping, but you know, this is a recipe of, you know, this is has to reverse at some point. It is going to have, we can see the exhaustion. Now we can see those wicks, you know, is this the moment that we are going to have that roll back down? This will be very good for Bitcoin. It's a good recipe for Bitcoin to have that, pumpy action in the next coming days. Right, I've said hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Andy, what's up, buddy? Says Alan. I'm doing absolutely phenomenal. Hope you're doing good. I hope all of you are having a great Monday. Please hit the like button, show your love, says Racing Pixel. Absolutely. Joseph, right, smart money is coming along now, says Pro Gaming. Absolutely, I do believe so. Now this is the moment there. A lot of people are going to start thinking, okay, this is it, we're going to $18,000 and we're going to break down. No, I don't think so. I think we're a potential bounce, and to claim these highs is very, very possible. I know it's very, very hard with the current market situation, all the bearishness that there is there. DXY trades like a meme coin. Yeah, it absolutely has an insane pump. Hello, Andy Nostradamus. Greetings from Slovenia. Let's go. Please, TA on Ethereum. Yeah, absolutely. I want to share TA on Ethereum. Also, Engine. I got a couple of altcoins. So, yeah. New Zealand here, Mr. Anderson. How are you doing, my man? Thanks for joining. So yeah, before we go through some altcoins, guys, let me just quickly explain. All right, first of all, Bitcoin. Okay, first of all, Bitcoin. On yesterday's video, okay, probably a lot of people get confused, but we also talked about, the bearish, short-term bearish case scenario on Bitcoin. It is true, we were at the value area high from, the volume traded the last 30 days approximately. Value area high here, value area low. Okay, these levels, are usually pretty good. If you are above this range, this value area, we did get that consolidation. But also on yesterday's video, we were cautious on the scenario, what if this level doesn't hold, because we are creating, let me just go to a lower time frame, such as the 30-minute chart here, 1 second on Bitcoin on yesterday's scenario, right, where we were creating lower highs, and we know that this is extremely bearish, right? We are creating lower highs, and we do have a pretty solid base right over here. Okay, let me just zoom in, and this is the reason why I did enter a short position at the retracement here, at the retest of the lows, right? Let me just zoom in so we can see it pretty clear. Let's do some proper lines on the chart. So we got the lower high scenario, right? Lower highs. Okay, this one didn't touch the trend line, but it's a lower high, so you can see the selling pressure. There is quite a lot of selling pressure yesterday, and we did have this insane support level, right, where we were kind of holding the $21,200 area with volatility, right? It's a major low level, right? We were creating a kind of floor range. What happened yesterday is that we did have, just when I was uploading the video, and the video, I don't know what happened with YouTube, but it took almost 2 hours to upload the video. We were already dropping. I was talking about the scenario here of, we either pump or probably going to have that breakdown. And we did have that breakdown. Okay, so guys, also what is very important here on Bitcoin to take advantage of the market is volume. Of course, I use the Bybit chart for volume. Bybit does have pretty high volume, all right, and it's pretty legit. So once you have this descending triangle, guys, I hope you can see this pretty well. Let me just get the RSI out of the way because I don't need that. Basically what happened yesterday, guys, and we need to take a look at what happened yesterday, a quick explanation so you guys can take advantage of these scenarios also in the future. So we got a solid base right over here at the 21,200, okay, 21,150 range. There is a little bit of volatility at this level, as you can see, but it's a solid floor level. So what happened yesterday is that we got the volume inside of this triangle. We have got some spikes here of green volume, but the rest of the volume is pretty dead. Once we break this 21,200, okay, pretty successfully, looking at the 30-minute 1 hourly chart with high volume, this means that we are breaking the zone, we are leaving the zone, and we're leaving it in the past, because this means that we're not going to be trading very likely at this range in the next coming days. we have left this support range, okay? We have left this solid zone where we have been getting those bounces. So we got this breakdown. We had it with pretty high volume. What does this mean? This means that it is likely that in the retracement, this solid level will be holding as resistance, and continuation to the downside is very, very likely. So this is why in this retracement, it was a good idea to short. Especially volume was lower than the actual volume breakout to the downside. So, you don't even need Fibonacci, just going with the very, very basics. But when the start of the drop starts from these highs, right? So you would take Fibonacci level from the highs to the low range, and you're actually hitting that 618, all right? You take Fibonacci from the start of the drop. The start of the drop is right over here. Okay, from this consolidation, looking at the 30-minute chart, start of the drop is up here. The low of the drop is right over here. We retrace perfectly to the 61865 Fibonacci retracement right there, getting that reaction. But not only the Fibonacci 618 from the drop, you're actually testing the lows from the range for the last few days, right? These are the lows, the 21,200, okay, slightly below that level. So this was a very, very fast entry. I got, I didn't wait this. I was looking for that scalp position, right? Just a couple of hour trade, got into that aggressive short position and actually took some profits at the low, okay, right over here. So this was a pretty nice trade, and I'm actually still in this trade. I'm planning to exit. The reason why I'm planning to exit very, very soon is because of the descending triangle target, right? The textbook target, which is the back of this descending triangle, okay? From the breakout, we should be having a little bit of momentum to the downside, a little bit more. But the reason why I think, we are probably not going to reach this, textbook target from a descending triangle is because of the VPVR, guys. I mean, there's so many things to add up. It's absolutely crazy. This is why you need to be fast. You need to protect your position. Risk management is key level, not only TA, because a lot of people are probably going to think that we are going to go to 20,000, below $20,000. So I might as well have this short position open. Absolutely not. I've taken profits already. I've protected my position. You need to defend yourself from the market because anything can happen. It is not all about TA. TA is only probabilities. So yeah, that was a pretty good short position, guys. I hope that explanation was pretty clear. We had this descending triangle right over here. We had the breakout of the support level with high volume, okay? You can see it on the 30-minute. If you need to zoom in on the shorter time frame to see who is winning the battle, right? Who is winning the battle? This is a battle in between buyers and sellers, right? Market is a battle in between buyers and sellers. So if the sellers have more volume, then of course they are winning the battle. If the buyers have low volume and starting to hit big support levels, they will lose the battle. The sellers will step back in and push the price lower. So this is why this 21,100, 21,200 range, okay, was a good selling point. I did have that sell, exactly at that high over here. I did a market order looking into that pump because I did set an alarm. Once I got that message on the phone, I traded this from the phone actually because I already did my technical analysis. Trading on the phone is fine as long as you have done your analysis and you know where the price is going, what levels you got marked up. So, I'm still in this short position right there at 21,100. And I hope that was, a good explanation on why I did short this at this exact level. If you are interested, guys, if you haven't signed up for Bybit, you are an experienced trader, you have a great bonus down below. Of course, I do get a commission, guys, but it's a platform that I use every single day. And if I'm going to, recommend, all right, a platform, it's going to be the one that I am using every day, which is Bybit, okay? No scam wicks. I don't see, it's totally legit. I have been using it for 3 years already, and it's, has a huge amount of volume. It's my favorite swing trading platform because the fees are extremely low on this platform. If you are interested, you can get up to $4,450 down below in the description. All right, if you sign up, you need to go through the rewards hub and claim the bonus. You need to follow the steps to claim this bonus. There are steps to follow to claim the bonus. All right, in the rewards hub. You also get 0% maker fee for 30 days if you sign up. Right, let's take a look at that is the explanation on Bitcoin. I hope that was pretty clear. It looks pretty simple once it happens, but you need to be ready to step in. Okay, I usually like to enter in consolidations. This was a kind of a scalp for me. I'm not really a scalp trader, but it was enough for me to see high volume, big support level and resistance right there to step in a trade, as you can see here on Bybit at that $21,100 range. So yeah, that was Bitcoin. Okay, we will go through Bitcoin right away. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I need to give that explanation on this trade. And now we're going to look at that potential bullish scenario that could happen in the next coming hours. This is a trading opportunity that is happening right now, potentially for a long position. I would wait a few hours to see what kind of reaction we do have. If we do have multiple attempts in trying to break $20,000 and fail, then of course, this will be a great zone for a long position. Right, so let me just go quickly through AAVE 1 second, and I'll go through the comment section. I know I got a super chat here from Manso Alameri. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm going to go straight through the super chat right away. Give me 1 second, guys, for that explanation on AAVE's short position. I've got a few things, ABC correction right there. Let me just get a few things out of the way. And basically, yeah, let me just zoom in here 1 second to show you why we did short AAVE yesterday. We were looking for that price exhaustion after breaking these highs. Let me just zoom in here on the lower time frames, just to keep it really, really simple. I was looking at, the 618 Fibonacci from this high. I was very, very likely to have a failed attempt from this high on AAVE. Okay, this was posted on the Telegram group for the Bitcoinsensus team, looking for this high to not be broken and hitting the 61878. The short position was in between $82 and $85 because I was either looking for that 61878 Fibonacci from this drop or a swing failure pattern here, very, very likely after creating so many waves here to the upside, looking for that correction. So anyway, we entered at 82. I entered at 81.5. Our first target was all the way down here at this high over here, which was at the $76 range right over here, and we went to that first target absolutely beautifully. This low was very likely going to be broken on the pullback, so we were looking for that short position to break the low and actually get a reaction at this $76 range. We got that reaction. This was the level to exit the position. Just a quick brief explanation, looking for that failed pattern, all right, not managing to break above this range and coming down to claim these major support levels. So anyway, let's go through the comment section here, just a quick brief explanation. There is a potential trade on Chiliz as well that I do want to share, but we'll go with that in just 1 second. Top show, buddy. Thank you very much. LBZ. Thank you very much. Mansour Mary, thanks for the super chat. Great explanation. Andy, Leon, thank you very much. Hey Legend, thank you very much for the super chat, Mansour. Matic analysis, please. All right, let's take a look at Matic for Mansour because he's given me a super chat here. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Matic right away. Polygon Matic right away to see what is going on here on the chart. There's something that I did post on Twitter here about Polygon Matic and looking for, very likely for a short position, right? We've got these. Let me just go here to the 2 hourly chart, zoom out a little bit and explain why, this was very likely not going to be a successful breakout, because we do have this lower high trend line on Matic, right? So Matic is creating lower highs pretty aggressively. We have the biggest point of control, which is exactly at the 60 cent level. So you do have that volatility slightly above this level. And you might think to yourself, we have broken the trend line here. But, not because you broke a trend line means you're going to go to higher levels. You need to break a big resistance zone, all right, for confirmation. What big resistance zone is this? It is the 60 cent level. 60 cent level is very important level. Why? It is not exactly these lows. We did get a breakout here, but we got very big exhaustion. So if you take a look at, this resistance zone on Matic, which is exactly at this 56 cents level, 55, 56, right? Around at this, big support level. We broke above this range. It did bounce several times. There are small trading opportunities right there. At least one. The first bounce is, it's kind of a high probability trade. Not the second one because, you're already creating a small double top. You can go to much lower levels. This was a clear short position in my opinion because you are getting that exhaustion, right? The price is not managing to continue up. So it's kind of a fake out from a big solid level. You get one bounce, you get two, and on the third attempt, you're not managing to break above. This is to enter a quick short position. And a lot of people might get confused and might think this is a bull flag, right? This is a bull flag and we are going to have a big continuation to the upside. But no, we are hitting big major resistance. Price is getting exhausted, all right? This is no bull flag. This is price getting exhausted. And, especially at the biggest point of control from the last volume traded, the last 30 days of volume traded right there. Big volume profile, big point of control. You get that rejection. Here was absolutely beautiful, actually. We hit that 618 level and had that pump. So this was a good shorting opportunity. Also on Matic, when we're getting that consolidation. A lot of people might think, okay, this is looking pretty bullish. All right, just immediate short-term short because you're hitting again that big major resistance, and this is the most important level that we need to break on Matic to be bullish at the 60 cent level. It's the biggest point of control. You got big major resistance right there. We have created another one. So the best scenario here would have been having nice bullish momentum, hitting some major resistance points over here, getting that rejection. I haven't got any daily levels marked because I don't usually trade Matic, only on the live streams for people. But you could mark your daily, weekly levels to see where is the biggest resistance zones to get that rejection. So if we were to have that breakout here successfully on Matic, hitting 65, even 70 cents on that next retracement, this is very likely going to be a very strong level that it will hold, with high probability if you do get a consolidation, that 60 cent zone. So if you did have that breakout and that pullback, of course, and a large consolidation, that is the level where we would look for some long positions to continue this kind of small bullish uptrend that we've had for the last few weeks. So far, let's just look for some pretty nice opportunities here on Matic. I mean, it's looking pretty nice for a long position. I'm not gonna lie. We are still technically in a short-term uptrend for the last few weeks. We could be creating, I'm just going to get this trend line out of the way. We don't need it now because we have popped up and down from it. Has been a kind of a fake out. But let's go with the short-term analysis here. And we can see that Matic, it is, you like it or not, it is in a short-term bullish trend. On the larger time frames, we are in a very, very aggressive downtrend. But what is going on here is that we are seeing some kind of bearish exhaustion, right? We are seeing some bearish exhaustion. Bigger relief rallies can be possible before bigger continuation to the downside. So, just looking at an immediate short term, if we want to look for those day trades, small swing trades, zooming in on the chart on the 1 hourly, this support trend line has been very much respected here, especially on the third attempt right there. So you can assume, looking at the last volume traded, the last 30 days, this is 30 days of price action on Matic. We've got two biggest point of control areas, which is right over here at the 60 cent level. You can see it. We've got rejected from this range. You cannot make this up. It's rejected from the biggest point of control from the last 30 days. Where is the second biggest point of control here on Matic? It is right here at 50 cent level, right over here. So if we do get a little bit of more correction at 50 cents on Matic, there is a possibility if you do get a consolidation, all right, for a few hours at this 50 cent level, it might be a good risk for a long position. Because you've got a big point of control. You're getting the higher low support trend line here. You got point of control. And, you know, if we were to use Fibonacci retracement, guys, you know, from the low, what is our favorite, you know, retracement from a low of a top of a pump? It is, yes, guys, you guessed it. It is the 618. You get that bounce and you come back up to retest the highs. You know, 618 level, you know, no matter, I don't care if you think technical analysis, Fibonacci and all of that doesn't work. It absolutely does work. You got the proof right over here. You got the proof from yesterday's short that I'm still in on Bitcoin, you know. This was also based on, you know, Fibonacci. This was also based on Fibonacci, not only because of resistance, right? Hitting perfectly, right, from the start of the pump, the dump. The start of the dump is here in the short term. You know, what level do you hit? You hit the 618 right there. Absolutely beautiful. 618. It is such an important level, okay, to get into some trades. So going back here to Matic, you know, the low range, you know, you could say the start of the pump is here or here. You know, I would even go with here because this is a kind of a consolidation. The start of the pump, I would say this pump, it starts from here, not from here. You could arguably discuss, you know, use both of them, but I would go with this one right there. This is the major pump that starts right there. So, you know, if we're looking at the start of the, you know, big retracement, consolidation, start of a major pump. Start after a consolidation right here, start of a major pump. So you are in this retracement. If we do manage to have another leg down, you know, that 618 level, 6.5 is exactly at the 50 cent range. You got the higher low, short-term uptrend. You got one of the biggest point of controls right there. This is a full recipe for a long position right there, guys. It's enough confluence for me to you know, if we do get a consolidation at 50 cents, it is a long position for me. Right now, this is no man's land. This could actually bounce from here. It could continue down. We're looking for strong levels where we could bounce as support or as resistance. So happy birthday, Seb. Is Seb here in the, is he here? It's his birthday. Seb is not here, but happy birthday to Seb. Seb, one of my moderators. He's probably not in the live stream. But yeah, anyway, this is what I got for Matic. You know, you could arguably discuss that this is actually, you know, creating a kind of an ascending triangle also. So yeah, this is a small term uptrend. If we do break this support trend line, okay, it's going to be looking a little bit messy. We could be looking for shorting opportunities. Now, like I said, be careful when you have the price action to the upside, to the downside, sorry, because a lot of people, you know, we having an aggressive drop. Maybe people will put limit orders here just because of this video. I will not be putting limit orders. I will be putting an alert right here. I'm actually going to put it right now at the 51 cents just to see how we react at that level. Once I see how we react at that level, if we are going to consolidate here for a couple of 1 hourly candles, you know, a couple or several, then I will see the bearish exhaustion. I can see the uptrend, and then I might enter that position. Very likely I will if I see that consolidation at this level. But if we start having a falling knife, guys, and this is where most of the, you know, traders get trapped with limit orders, you know, you could have an aggressive falling knife situation, guys. And this is why, you know, limit orders, I have learned it is not my best way. You know, 90% of my trades are market orders. 10% limit orders because I don't want to get trapped into a trade after a big, capitulation event or a big pump if I'm shorting, big short squeeze. Anyway, let's go. That was Matic Network. Hope that was a, nice brief explanation on where the price action can go in the next coming hours and couple of days. Let's hi Andy, I am long from 21,400. Would you close that for a very small profit and look for a slightly better entry? If you are long from 21,400 and you're going to close from profit, I guess you are talking about a short, right? Is it 20,395? You're long. I think you're confused there. You put 21,395. Yeah, Ross Carter, please comment again, because you might, you're probably saying in a small loss. I did have a long position right over here at the $21,200 area, slightly above 21,250 it was approximately, and I exited at this pump and I entered a short. So I closed in a small loss right there and entered the short here to ride this down. Because this is how you need to react to the market. You need to defend, trading is also defending. You need to defend yourself. We are defenders of capital also, not only to make gains, when you're in a little bit of a mess situation. And I was yesterday in this long position. It was a kind of a swing long. So, my stop loss is very far away. This is the thing, when I risk 0.5% in a swing trade position, I am looking to kind of add to my position if it's a 0.5% of my capital to get to like 2-3%. But when I saw this situation with big volume, I'm thinking, right, I want to get out of this trade on the retracement. The retracement finally happened yesterday night, Central European time, and I exited the position, defending my capital, having a small loss, accepting the loss, and entering a short position from the explanation that I gave from the beginning of the live stream. Right, Andy, would you, I've got Scotty here. Right, can you take a look at ApeUSDT for Mr. Bowley? Absolutely. Crap, I meant 20,400. Okay, you are in a long position from 20,400, Ross, and this is the thing. Shall I close in a small profit? Well, I do believe so, that we could have a little bit of volatility inside of this range, okay, in between 20,000 and 20,500, where we're currently at this moment. There could be a volatility range for the next coming hours here. All right, so I am looking for this kind of price action, right? Multiple failed attempts at the biggest point of control from the volume traded the last 30 days approximately on Bitcoin, which is right over here exactly at this level, at the $20,500 range. So it is up to you. Whoops, I'm getting some stuff out here that I don't want to. It is entirely up to you. I would wait for longing at this range. So far, so good. Biggest point of control, you're hitting 50% fib levels from the low to the high. Are we hitting 50% levels? Yeah, we were about hitting 50% levels from this pump. It can go to 20,000. It can go to 20,000. I'm not going to lie here. It would be the value area low from this range that should be holding very nicely. We've got a big gap in volume there. We don't want to lose the $20,000. And I think we're probably not going to lose it. I think we are going to consolidate at this range. And if we see that consolidation, I will be saying, I am long. I will be showing my trades, guys. I am long here. I'll be probably sharing a long position on the, Bitcoinsensus team. Talking about the Bitcoinsensus team, we moved all the way down to 47 on the ranking. We're up again at 28, not too bad. There's still about 5-6 days left for the competition. It was phenomenal because yesterday we were ranked 37 out of 462 teams, guys. It's a big competition worldwide. And, after the AAVE trade, I know some other people did short some other cryptos that did help move in ranking. But just after the AAVE trade, It was a successful trade. A lot of people posting in the Bitcoinsensus team Telegram group, you know, all of the profits that they have been making. We actually moved 10 ranks, almost 10 ranks. Okay, we were trading at 37 ranks. We were at 37 on the squad overall ranking. We moved 9 positions up just after the AAVE trade. And of course, it wasn't only because of the AAVE trades. I know some other people did short some other cryptos. So, you know, just it was absolutely phenomenal. Let's see if we can find, all right, some good trading opportunities between today and tomorrow. At least, you know, 2 or 3 good high probable trades with a lot of, you know, not mid leverage, to see if we can move another 10 positions and get into the top 20 again, guys. This has to happen before the end of the day. Very exciting. I'm very, very patient with my trades, and I explain to everyone, we only need 1-2 trades, good trades a day, to move up ranking. There are a lot of people that are over leveraging, over trading, and they move ranking to the downside. I have seen many people move down that were in the top 20, including us. Okay, but it seems like it was a lot of people that were over leveraging and yeah, moving down big time. Wow. We got, yeah, Crypto Rover was in the top 20 with his team. He's moved down 50. You know, this is the thing when you do a little bit of over leverage. We got Sniper also. Was it Sniper Squad? He's moved down a big time. Has he moved back up? Well, he's ranked 37 right now. He was in the top 20 also. We are overtaking them from this drop that we did have. Anyway, just a quick mention here of the competition. Not looking too bad. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate the advice, says Ross Carter. No advice here, absolutely not. Never any advice. You can actually scroll down here in the description. There's nothing here that is advice. So yeah, it was worth the wait for AAVE. It was worth the wait for AAVE. It was absolutely worth the wait for AAVE, because I did see a lot of people rushing in the trade on AAVE, and I said, guys, wait. The price will come to you, all right? The price will come to you. I'm thinking, you know, it might be good level here to get out entirely of the short position that we entered at 82. You know, I still got some of the trade open. You know, this looks a pretty nice consolidation. If Bitcoin is going to hold this range and be bullish, we might see some price action to the upside. So it might be a good idea to close the entire position on AAVE. I will write this after the live stream for the community. But there was a lot of people entering the short here, all right, at this, because we didn't reach our entry point. And a lot of people saying, okay, I'm entering the short. I'm entering the short. We didn't hit the 82. And just afterwards, we hit the 82 to the exact dollar, just a few cents above, and then had the rollback down. So absolutely beautiful trade right there on AAVE. Right, let's take a look at another crypto. Sorry about that, guys. Just want to talk about the scenarios that happened yesterday. Absolutely phenomenal. Are we getting front run? Can you do GMT? Let's do GMT right away. Andy, short from 20,600, quick scalp, says Scotty. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Right, what about the CME gap? I opened along at 20.4k. CME gaps, I don't follow much CME gaps, but yes, supposedly they need to get, you know, filled in the short term, sooner rather than later, most of the times. Phantom Soul, wow. Okay, I'm gonna start doing some cryptos here, because I'm getting a lot of demand from some ApeCoin also. Mr. Bully also, yes, I did say ApeCoin, true. Let's do ApeCoin first. Reading here that altcoins are not even doing the analysis. Not good. Let's right. ApeCoin did end. It was a good short position on ApeCoin at this range over here. I'm not sure if this was explained, but yeah, basically you are breaking here, higher low, kind of ascending wedge. So if you break down and you patiently wait for that retracement and exhaustion right there, you know, this was a pretty good short at that $5.10 level on ApeCoin. After this exhaustion point, you're also hitting the 618 even higher, you know, 7.8 potentially. Yeah, the 0.78, which is also a very good fib level. 0.78 there. Good range. You're getting that consolidation at 618, getting the exhaustion. Finally, good moment to enter a short here on ApeCoin. Let's find out what can happen. What can happen on ApeCoin in the next coming hours. Big level getting rejected here on ApeCoin, which was the low that we did create on the 12th of May. This, unfortunately, ApeCoin does look like it wants continuation to the downside. It looks like it is on the higher time frames. It looks like we are rolling down. It looks like that we want to roll down here. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly on ApeCoin. Do some shorter term analysis. I mean, this is extremely volatile for short-term levels. Let me just take a look at VPVR here. We're in a nice spike on the VPVR. A potential bounce is possible here in the short term to create maybe another lower high. We are hitting very likely 618 levels from the start of this pump that we've had. Slightly below that range, there is a possibility that this 78618 range in the immediate short term, we could see some pumpy action, maybe to the 618 from this drop to create a lower high before we actually roll down. Yeah, I say short term we might see some pump because we have done the retracement already. We might consolidate and we might see some pumpy action, maybe to hit almost $5 on ApeCoin, maybe to create another lower high. So stay cautious on this one. I see this kind of price action. We're hitting major fib level at this range, major point of control there. Sorry, not a spike here on the volume profile. Stay cautious. We could get a bounce on ApeCoin, especially taking a look at Bitcoin also. Bitcoin has had the drop already the last few days. We're looking for longs at this level. Looking for longs. Not jumping in just yet, but we'll be jumping in the next coming hours. Of course, I will be posting for the people of the Bitcoinsensus team. Anyway, not much to add here on ApeCoin. Stay cautious. We could get a bounce from this range. Very likely. Got a spike on VPVR. We've got a solid consolidation range. Hitting major fib levels. We could have a short-term bounce almost around about the $5 range, in my opinion. So let's take a look at I got a super chat. For once I was patient. Andy, short from $20,600 scalp. Why? Let me know why. Why would you short 20,600? And we can analyze the situation. Let's zoom in on the 15-minute for if it's a scalp position. At least the 15-minute short scalp from 20,600. Would the reason, well, we would just about hit that range. Would the reason be this support right there and resistance maybe? High volume. We got very high volume to the downside, guys. So yeah. High volume, meaning that the bears are in control right now in the short term. Of course, we're having the big selling pressure with high volume retracements. Beautiful trade right there. Breaking down also, this is a strategy that I learned to trade the German stock market, guys, and it has happened right now for a scalp. Early this morning, actually, not right now. On the and guys, you need to find out, guys. I'm just going to share a strategy which had been pretty successful for me when I was trading the German stock market DAX 30, and it's price action and volume. Just price action and volume. and this has played out right now. Okay, volume is super important. Okay, you need a legit platform on the chart to find out good volume. If not, you take a look at Coinbase, Binance, Bybit to see the pressure. And you can see here on the 15-minute chart how we've had big volume to the downside on our yesterday on Bitcoin. Big volume. You have the retracement with low volume. Bears are still in control. They push the price down, and at the lowest point right here, where we do have the highest volume, you have a breakout on the 15-minute chart with high volume. So if you have high volume on the next breakout from the lowest point there, where that did have high volume, this level with high volume is going to be big resistance. And you cannot make this up, guys, because it's in front of our face here on the chart. You retrace when you break down with high volume, and you retrace here to the candle here, and you can use this strategy on the 15-minute, on the 1-minute chart, on the 1 hourly chart. It doesn't matter. You can use different time frames. In this case, on the 15-minute chart, break here with high volume. Where do you retrace and get a small consolidation? Exactly here at this first volume over here, at this volume right there. This candle with high volume, you break it with high volume, you retrace to the candle with high volume, you get a small consolidation, and you come back down to retest the lows. So this is a very, very, very successful, strategy, you would say, a very successful strategy with price action and volume right there. That was a pretty intense scalp. That would have been the quick scalp, but it was early this morning. It back there in Australia, it must have been midday, so you probably would have been good on that potential trade. That was a quick scalp right over there, just a 1 hourly trade to retest the lows from 20,600 right there, retesting the high volume zone. Okay, absolutely beautiful. That was just a few hours ago. Quick scalp. And where do you exit? Of course, you exit at the lows, because you don't know if you're going to create a double bottom and have a big reversal. So you exit at those lows. Of course, where would your stop loss? Usually your stop loss would be behind the biggest volume candle from the drop, which would be right over here. And this is the thing with these trades. They are very difficult. They are usually 1-to-1 trades. It's very difficult to find a 2-to-1 trade when you're trading this strategy of volume and price action. But they are usually highly probable. Okay, you usually have 70 to 80% of chances in winning the trade. So sometimes it is worth the risk. Just a quick explanation on that one. So yeah, I wouldn't short this one right now. We are attempting for the second time right there. It can actually break, but this first attempt would have been the ideal short, Scotty. Hope that was a good explanation, guys. This is an incredible strategy. Make sure to practice this strategy and try to find them. Volume and price action. Volume breakout will retest the first volume range from the drop, and it will turn into resistance, and you can have a pretty nice scalp. Okay, in the case of the 50-minute chart, even a faster scalp if it's on the 1-minute chart. These movements with volume happen every single day. Anyway, let me take a look at the super chat here from Chris. Wow, absolutely insane. Almost 500 people watching, and comment section is going absolutely crazy. Per Christian Vomit, thank you for sharing your knowledge. Absolutely, you're welcome. You're welcome. No worries at all. Natalie will be very upset about you not needing Fibonacci. Why not? Are you talking about me or someone else in the comment section? I use Fibonacci every day. It's absolutely phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Right, Chris. Where's Chris? Chris. I've got a super chat here from Chris. Chris is inside the Bitcoinsensus Bybit team for the competition. Don't forget Chiliz, legend, hitting resistance at the moment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna do Chiliz. I did have it here on the chart, but it does look like for a good short opportunity right over here, Chiliz. It does look very interesting for a short. Let me just go through Chiliz right away. And thanks, Joseph, for letting me know for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate it. Nuggets is amazing, is an amazing scalper. Yeah, I'm gonna go through Chiliz right away, guys, to see if there is a short opportunity right here. Potentially there is, and I'm gonna go right away why there could be a short opportunity on Chiliz. Let me just go through the comment section. Thank you, Andy Scotty. You're very welcome. Sad. Andy, can you please look at DAR USDT? It broke the resistance at the 30-minute chart. Okay, well, I'll try and take a look at DAR. First of all, I need to take a look at Chiliz. I think that quick tip deserves to have the like smashed. Absolutely, Racing Pixel. I hope the tip of volume, you know, it's so many strategies, guys. I don't use one strategy or two strategy. I just use my experience in the chart. And I have so many different patterns and volume, price action, you know, harmonics, Fibonacci, and you just make a big cocktail and you analyze the situation and you just go into the high probability trades, and that's it. But it's pretty cool. It's another good thing that you should practice, and it's the easiest strategy one of the first strategies that I learned back in 2017. Price action and volume, easy peasy, you know. Most simple strategy, you know. Support, resistance, break of support with high volume will turn into resistance from the first volume traded right there, and then you will very likely have that leg down to retest the lows. You know, super easy. The volume indicates where the price action is, you know, where the pressure is basically, right? So let's almost 300 likes, guys. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. Smash up that like button all together right now. Let's try and get to 400 likes right away. And Chiliz, let's take a look at Chiliz. But I like reading the comment section. Nuggets is a fantastic scalper. Absolutely. I'm ranked, you know, what am I ranked here? I'm not doing that well on the race. I'm ranked 55 out of the 300 because I'm trading here from my big account. And of course, you know, I only have at the moment about 5% P&L. I'm planning to end up with a 10%, but this is what I usually do. I try and do 10% on my capital at the end of the month. I don't double my account. I don't triple my account. Absolutely not. You know, I'm looking for 10%. 15% would be a very good month on my total capital from my trading account. But anyway, taking a look at, you know, Nuggets is at 95. He was once at, he's a scalper. He was at 600% P&L just a few days ago. And I don't know, he must have made a bad decision, a bad trade. But this is the thing with scalping. You can move up very fast, and you can move down also very fast if you make some bad trades. This is why scalping is the hardest. It is the most efficient, but it is also the most dangerous, you know, type of trading. I am a day trader and a swing trader. I make some, out of 100% of my trades, 5% will be scalping. Maybe not even that. And very rarely do some scalping. Because it's just, it's not my, it's not my way of trading. Let's, Natalie Bitcoinsensus, how are you doing? I got Natalie here in the comment section. Let's take a look at what we're going to take a look at. Chiliz right over here. So Chiliz right away. Take a look at the 4-hourly chart. It is true. I got Chris here giving me a super chat saying, you know, Chiliz is hitting resistance, and it is true that we are hitting resistance. This was a beautiful short position on Chiliz. I'm not sure if we did trade this. I'm not sure if we did. It does ring a bell. Chiliz here was an insane shorting opportunity right there. Very likely shared in Telegram or in Telegram or on YouTube live stream. But basically we were hitting the biggest point of control here on the volume profile from the volume traded the last 30 days approximately. And, you know, we were hitting the 618 Fibonacci here very nicely, you know, slightly getting above the 6.5 right inside of that range, getting that small consolidation on the 1 hourly. It was a pretty nice short opportunity there, as you can see on the 1 hourly. Small consolidation, a little bit of exhaustion at the biggest point of control and the 618 level, looking for that lower high scenario. Now what is happening? We are hitting the resistance trend line. We're hitting the resistance trend line here. 1 second. Let me go to the 2 hourly. From this lower high, right? But not only the resistance trend line, we are hitting the 618 from this drop, right? So we are, you know, the difficult thing about this is that short term we are creating higher lows right there, right? We are creating very strong uptrend here. So this is kind of a symmetrical triangle situation. There should be a higher probability in this actually getting rejected and coming down. Why? Because we are in a very aggressive downtrend, guys. You know, trend is your friend. The trend is very aggressively to the downside. But what is tricky right over here is that we are getting, you know, higher lows. We are getting this strong higher low uptrend for the last, you know, couple of weeks. So it's a difficult situation right there. But overall, there's higher probability at this point to get rejected because of the resistance trend line. Also because we are hitting right now the 618 level from the drop. We love 618. We love 618 Fibonacci because it is respected so many times. I'm going to show you 2 respected 618s, you know, on Chiliz right now. You know, this is why, you know, we could get that. We could get that. You know, there's enough confluence here for a potential short at this range. We got lower high resistance trend line. We got the 618 from this drop. So we're in aggressive downtrend. So shorting is better. We got higher probabilities when we go with the trend. So anyway, that is just a quick brief explanation here on Chiliz. But yeah, let me just explain how, you know, I'm going to show you 2 618s right there. You know, we got from this drop over here, we got 618 right there, bang to the downside. And guess what? From this pump, where did we stop? At the 618 level. So absolutely phenomenal. You know, 618 is, if we got 618 there and corrected, and 618 here from this pump, and now we're hitting the 618 from this range, you know, looking at the Fibonacci 618 level from pumps and dumps, you know, there's a higher probability in actually getting a rejection here. The only thing is that we are getting very well supported from this uptrend from these higher lows that we have been creating, guys. So this is a little bit of a difficult situation here because you might get that pullback, but you might be getting supported from this trend line, from the higher lows. Stay extremely cautious because at this level, I do expect Bitcoin to defend this range, like I explained at the beginning of the live stream. Right. We did short that. Yes, we did short that, says Chris. Phenomenal. It does ring a bell. Was it a signal? Was it a signal on? I'm not sure if we did post this for the competition. No, the competition was not live yet. Competition, what, or was it? Was it live? It probably was. I can't remember. It probably was one of the first trades shared for the competition. It was an insane shorting opportunity right there on Chiliz at the 11-cent range. Yeah, 11, almost 12 cents. So Chiliz can get rejected from this range. There is a high probability of rejection. Anyway, Pixel Bernie, see you later, guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye, Andy. Bye, Natalie. I hope you have a great day. Let's end the live stream, guys. I'm gonna look to do another live stream. Telegram and Discord, Andy. Telegram and Discord also to share. Absolutely. Telegram and Discord. Thank you very much, guys. Remember, you got the best bonus. Wow, I'm getting some super chats. when the people see I'm just about to leave. Yeah, I'm not going nowhere. Super chat. Time to super chat. It was live. It was on the spot traded. We checked that chart just as we reached the top, says Nick. Super chat. Okay, yeah. Right away. Chris, thank you for the super chat. Let's go with Jason. Thanks for the super chat. Dot, please, Andy. Let's take a look at Polkadot. You guys don't want me to leave. I got some content to send on Twitter, and I also want to look for some trading opportunities for the competition, guys. Because we need to move some ranking. We need to move up, guys. We need to move up. We need to be in the top 10 at least. I mean, first position is going to be mission impossible. We got 100 and I don't know what's the P&L, 115%. Number one, it has 2,100. Number two, 1,500. But yeah, the last one has 272% of the top 10. This is very, very much achievable in the next few days. Okay. So that is going to be the goal for the next coming days. Let's see if we can move that P&L for the top 10. Yeah, super chat. I can see the super chat. Let's take a look at Dot right away. Dot is a little bit tricky at the moment. Why is it tricky? Because we are in a very, 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 very aggressive downtrend, descending triangle situation here. We've got a solid support level here at the $6 range, $6.50. Very, very solid support. Bouncing, the entire, from the 12th of May low right there. Bouncing at this level. If this level is broken successfully with strong volume in a large 4-hourly candle at least, it is very likely going to be resistance and we're going to have continuation to the downside. However, it is a solid support level. It is one of the strongest support ranges. Why? Because we do have, one of the biggest spikes on the volume profile at that range. We had August, September, October, November, December of 2020 trading at that range. The highs was exactly the $6 area, $6.50. We created a big spike on the VPVR because of this large consolidation. And now we are sitting at the value area high of it, okay? Value area high, we're signaling above that range. So is this level going to be broken even though we are creating a descending triangle situation? Or are we going to hold it? I mean, this is the question. Where can we make money here? I'm going to be totally honest. I think we're not going to successfully break down here. I think we're not going to break down this $6.50 range we're currently trading. I think a potential breakout here is to the upside is likely, even though this is a bearish kind of pattern situation, because you're having the selling pressure, creating those lower highs, and you have a solid support level. This level's just holding very, very nicely. You would say, right, we're just at the very end of this lower high trend line. And if we were to look at the probabilities because of the selling pressure, it should be breaking down. It should be breaking down. This support level at the $6.50 is not going to hold anymore. So yeah, I mean, it's very, very hard to say. I mean, Polkadot, I do think Polkadot will surprise and it will create some pumpy action, especially if Bitcoin does defend this level. So I see a little bit of more bullish momentum on Bitcoin. This relief rally hasn't finished. We haven't even hit the 382 from this drop, which is at the 22,900, almost 23,000. Not even the 382. Usually the 382 Fibonacci from a major drop is, I think it's something like 85% of the times it is reached of big drops or big pumps. 382 Fibonacci retracement. I was looking at the percentage, on Bitcoin. It is usually reached around about 85% of times, and even the 618 is reached more than 50% of the times. So on a retracement. So you're looking at probabilities here when we're doing analysis. Probabilities are telling me that really bigger relief rally is very likely on Bitcoin before continuing down. So yeah, if I am looking for that bullish scenario here on Bitcoin, I would look at altcoins and thinking, it's very likely that the 650 will be a local bottom potentially on Polkadot. Looking for a potential bounce, even though we're having this aggressive low high situation. Let's take a look at GMT right away. Sup, Andy Legend, Andre Brits, how you doing? Road to top 10, says Racing Pixel. Absolutely, let's try and do it. We're ranked 28, so not too bad at all. Let's take a look at GMT for Christian. Thanks for the super chat. Let's take a look at GMT, see if we can see any opportunities on GMT. GMT has been a great crypto for trading for me. I think all of my trades, over about 5 or 6 the last few months, were all successful on GMT. It's so well respected. It's so well respected with levels. The GMT price, the price action is very well respected with support and resistance ranges. I think a potential bounce for GMT at this level is very possible. We did get, I mean, this was just yesterday, just about before yesterday, and yesterday got a beautiful rejection at we would say 0.78 Fibonacci from this drop. Large VPVR levels from the volume traded the last 60 days approximately. You got the biggest point of control right there at this big consolidation, getting rejected. There's a pretty nice shorting opportunity right there. I would say there's good longing opportunity here. Even though this does look like it is going to roll down. I think a small bounce here is very possible on GMT. We got a beautiful bounce from the lows created on the 12th of May, also supported right there. We had a breakdown finally, because the deal, selling pressure. The more times you retest the support, it is likely to break down. We got a small consolidation here, and we broke up, and then we got the bounce here at this range. We got a nice consolidation from the breakout moving up. So right now, GMT, it is in an uptrend right there, just about looking like it's going to break down, holding here on a thread from this higher low uptrend. And immediate short term trend is up. So if you want to look for that day trade, you actually hit that 618 to perfection right there from this pump. Now we've had this pump over here with a slightly lower high. This is not phenomenal, but we are hitting the 618 at this moment, getting that reaction at the 618 from this pump over here. So I think a potential bounce on GMT with these higher lows, 618, is very possible. This is not a successful breakout. If we do get a small consolidation, I think it could have a leg up, at least to the point of control here at round about $1 or slightly below $1, where you could get that 618 lower high and then maybe go down again. Looking at the major levels here on GMT, remember GMT can be traded on Bybit, and you do have the best bonus available down below for Bybit, which is up to $4,450 that you need to claim at the rewards hub. You need to follow some steps to claim that bonus. And you also get 30 days of 0% maker fee. You do not pay fees for 30 days if you sign up with my link in the description. Guys, this is going to be it. This is going to be it for this episode, for this live stream. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis ideas. We post every single day stuff here, free information. We've got all the links for our socials down below. Thank you very much for your insane support. Smash that like button if you don't want Andy to leave. Yeah, smash up that like button, guys. Thank you very much for joining the live stream, and I will see you in the next one.